Go ahead and start.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to another episode of 10-Minute Tours with the Microschool Network, where we're exploring schools globally, all these small schools in all these places in the world that are really special and embedded in the community. So today we're meeting with Tara Pvel, and she's at Achieve Academy off of Warner Robins in Georgia in the US. So Tara, excuse me. I'm so happy to have you here. Could you tell us a little bit about your school and how you guys got started?
Yeah, thanks so much, Whitney. It's a pleasure. We're glad to show you around the school. We're in Warner Robins, Georgia, as you said, which is an Air Force Base town. So most of our community is either working on the base active duty or civilian. So it's a really international city. It's a little different, about an hour and a half away from Atlanta. So we got started with Achieve Academy about 8 years ago now, 2017, and just started because I had been homeschooling my own children, and people began to ask me to start teaching their children. So we grew from about three gradually over the years until we're 70 students now, K through 12th grade. So we usually graduate about one senior a year, which is always so fun. And we did have a pre-K class, but we decided to focus right on K through 12. So yeah, we're really embedded in the community. Achieve Academy does a lot of events and activities specifically for the community. We are an agricultural STEM school, so we have a sustainable garden that we keep year round. We sell our produce to the community, give away a lot of it, and also to a local restaurant. And so that takes a lot of our time. We are linked with Fort Valley State University so that we have a program where our seniors will graduate and then they might want to go to Fort Valley State to study agriculture. We also are an entrepreneurship school, so all of our students start a business every year. We teach entrepreneurship throughout the fall, and we launch their businesses to the public at an event in December each year. So that's always fantastic. They're super inventive and creative, and they come up with these wonderful business ideas that the public just loves to support. And then they continue those businesses year round. Usually it's the boys who just love to keep those businesses going. Once they see the money start rolling in, it's all good.
Well,
So
that's
yes,
interesting. So with the entrepreneurship, the younger kids in elementary school age, are they working together to do something, or they're each doing their own sort of entrepreneurship project?
kindergarten works together. So they will do a farmer's market, a twist on a lemonade stand. Last year they did a hot chocolate and s'mores business. But the rest of the grades, yes, first grade and up, everybody does their individual business. And when we're going through the entrepreneurship program, we really make sure that their personal interests, their gifts and talents, and a problem that they can identify are all based within that business. So they're looking around the home, they're looking around the school, they're trying to find a way that they can add value to some issue that people are struggling with. I just heard from one of our first graders that they're starting their business making lip balms with little hand puppets on top because she says she always forgets to grab her lip balm for school, but she wouldn't if there was a little toy attached to it. So I said, such a great idea. So they get creative and they really think about it.
Oh, that's great. And I'm curious, was something entrepreneurship something that you guys had always thought about embracing as a school, or was it something that kind of naturally came about over the last 7, 8 years?
We've always done it because entrepreneurship it obviously is so important to me. Achieve Academy is based on me starting this business. And I think it's an opportunity for us to really focus on what we love doing. And I love empowering students, knowing that you can create a business, you can sustain a family on what you love to do. So we try and make that marketable and that profitable. So it's always been a part of Achieve Academy.
Oh, that's great. Well, would you mind giving us a little tour? We'd love to see your space.
Yes, love to.
I
I
think it's
will.
incredible to hear that you guys have been able to grow so much from just a small handful of students to 70 students. That's really tremendous in such a short amount of time. So
Thank
must
you.
must really show that there's a need within the community or that people are really attracted to what you guys are bringing to the local market.
I hope so. It seems like more and more we grew by 25 students this year, and I believe we'll grow by another 25 next year. And so I believe that the idea of microschooling is growing so much in the area. It was
Yeah,
something people just didn't think about before, and it was kind of strange, honestly,
yeah,
when
of
I
course.
got
I mean, I think people more and more, I mean, on a global scale, they're starting to find out and they're really curious, and there's a lot that aligns with people about this model. Um,
absolutely
so
yes.
that's exciting. And also, I suppose too, you have such an international, eclectic community there too. So maybe they're seeing it as an opportunity. Okay, maybe this time we can try something different for a bit of time, right? Maybe they're a little bit more risk-taking or innovative than your kind of more traditional historic markets.
Absolutely. And then, like you say, families coming from different areas, maybe they already have been touched by microschooling or homeschooling. So this just seems like the logical thing to do.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I will turn the camera around and you will see this is called our inspiration room,
I love
right?
it. Nice
Have
and airy and bright.
yeah, we have a lot of events in here. We always have a school prom in here, or we have a gym also on the property. So I'll go down the hallway and we will visit first and second grade. So a lot of our classes, we join grades. We have about an average of 12 students in each class. So this is first and second grade.
Oh,
And you're
that's
actually
great. I love
on
how
it.
it's decorated as well.
Yes. And that's our agriculture teacher in there. So that's why it's so looks so good. And here we are. Our Spanish teacher is teaching fourth and fifth grade. Awesome. We'll leave her to teach Spanish. We'll keep rolling.
So do all the
Now,
students take Spanish classes, even the kindergartners?
yeah, we go all the way from kindergarten through 12th with our Spanish program. And we always have a native Spanish speaker. This is middle school discarded things can become with Dr. Jackson. So what else? Right. Let's keep going down the hallway. We'll take you to our library now.
This is really cozy. What a great
Yes,
space.
this is it's a beautiful space for our older students just to have some time to work independently or on group projects. And then we bring small groups in here too with our younger classes. And we're still going down the hallway. And this is kindergarten. Put your finger on by far the cutest class of all.
You got it. Absolutely.
And we go down the hall to third grade. This is our third grade class.
Hi.
Great.
Everyone's
And
busy working.
everybody's busy working, yes. And this is high school. They're working, and this is high school math over here with our math teacher. And we're back out. And the bathrooms.
And so tell
And
me, is this a standalone space or are you guys in a business or you took over another different building or
this is a standalone space. It is within a local church that don't use the building anymore. And so this is an extra space that they actually had built to be a school. They thought that the church themselves would run a school, but after 4 years of kind of trying to get it up and running, they decided to let somebody else come in who was already operating a school. At that time, we were in business premises, so it was a great move for us.
Well, lucky for you, absolutely. That
Yes,
that's what I found for a lot of micro schools, at least in the US, is that they're in worship centers. Either they're in
yes.
existing ones where there's space that's not being used during the week, or something similar to what you've had where they had something built and then they're not using it anymore. And so now people use it and rent it. So it's a great use of existing commercial space that isn't otherwise used.
It is, and a lot of times the churches will understand the purpose behind microschooling and want to support it as well. That's what we found.
Yeah, it's a great way for also, maybe you're not paying as much of rent as you would in another facility, or I mean, this is also something that's quite nice about these faith centers.
Absolutely, that's right. Yes, very much so.
Well, this is great. So you expanded this year and you anticipate that you'll be expanding next year. Taking on, is it specific grades? Is it just kind of a smattering across the board of students, or is it the kindergarten intake? What does it look like for you guys' growth?
It's actually across the board. We have an extensive waiting list this year, and it's all the way from kindergarten through to high school. So it's not one particular grade. It seems to be all the way through that people are just maybe a lot of times it's homeschoolers who have got
Yep.
to a certain homeschooling is great when they're kindergarten first, but when they start to get to sixth grade, then you may need somebody else to come on board and assist. So we do have a homeschool hybrid program, which is Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays each week.
Oh,
So that
that's
and
great.
yeah, they come on all of our field trips, and we take a lot of field trips. We're on the road at least once a month, usually going to Atlanta with something related to what we're studying. So we try and operate outside of the school as well as academics in the school.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that's one of the best things of micro schools is that they have the flexibility and the agility to say, oh, there's a really good art museum exhibition that's happening. Let's tie in some of our lessons and let's hit the road and let's get the students to see it in person. Or, oh, there's a really great, all kinds of different things.
Absolutely, yes, it is a joy. There was a time when we were small enough where I could just put everybody in my van and we could just hit the road. Now it's a little different. It requires buses and transportation and all of that, but still we're able to get out pretty frequently.
Okay. I mean, you don't have to tell me, is there some outdoor space as well? I know you said that there's gardens that the students tend to regularly, so there must be some other lots of outdoor space that they can play around too.
Yes, we have our gardens, and we've just expanded from two beds to four. And then we also have a full-size basketball gym where we do PE. And like today is cold in Georgia, which is unusual. So we're in the gym for a recess.
Okay, well, that's just great. So before we go, I'd love to hear a little bit about maybe some stories from the students or from the families who decided to move to your program. What have been something that they've been really happy about or surprised or something that they learned in their journey of changing their kind of educational mental models?
Yeah, so when we started this school year, I specifically asked the families what they were looking for from Achieve Academy because I want to make sure that we can deliver that. And actually, what they wanted was a sense of community for their child, friends, a space where they were felt safe, free from bullying, and a love of going to school. And we've really been able to deliver on that, especially the love of going to school. Parents have been amazed, particularly this year, like it's Saturday morning and their child is waking up like, I'm ready.
Disappointed.
Yes, actually disappointed. I'm ready for school. And no, it's Saturday. We don't go to school today. So that's always good to hear because that's what we want. We want our students to really love the space, their environment, their teachers, their classmates. And I mean, they can go so far when they just have that love for learning.
That's it. I mean, that's I think what we all want as parents is for our kids to be curious, to be excited to go to school and learn and have great relationships with the people that they're learning with and also that are facilitating that.
Yes, that's right. Absolutely.
Well, thank you so much. If people want to find out more, should they head to your website? Would you let them know, or do you guys do regular tours?
Yeah, we do regular tours. We have a big tour coming up in December, December 5th. We'll have like an open house party for new parents. But our website, yes, www.achieveacademyinc.com. And then I am Tara Teaches on Instagram and Facebook. And so they can get more information about the school there.
Okay. Well, thank you so much. It's been a real pleasure. We
Thanks,
wish you
Whit.
we wish you all the best, and I hope I can visit in person one day soon.
Yeah, that would be great. We're glad to host you. Thank you.
Thank you. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.